right, so on this problem, we know that we have to multiply these two rational expressions together because there's a big dot there. So we need to go ahead and factor whatever we can factor, okay? When we're multiplying, we do not need a common denominator. So we look at the top, can we factor that? No. Look at the bottom, can we factor that? No. So I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite it. So it's going to be x plus 7 divided by x plus 8. And then since we're multiplying, I'm going to go ahead and put a dot. Oops, I don't know why I have that parentheses there. And we're going to just put a little dot here because we're going to multiply. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to factor this top. How do you know you need to factor? Well, since it has a square, that's a good indication, as well as we have 3 terms. So what we need to do is we're going to use the magic X. I'm going to put it over here. What multiplies to negative 56, but adds or subtracts to a positive 1. So you list up all your factors of 56. I know it's 7 times 8. In order to get a positive 1, so they have to multiply to 56 and add to positive 1 or subtract to positive 1. I know the 7 has to be negative because a negative 7 times a positive 8, I'm going to go ahead and write positive here, is going to be a negative 56. But 8 minus 7 is a positive 1. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and put that, x minus 7 times x plus 8. And the bottom, we're also going to have to do the magic x, or if you know how to factor it based on that pattern, you can. So we need to have what multiplies to negative 49, but notice how there's only 2 terms. We know it's going to be a 0 here. I don't know why I put positive 0, but it's just going to be a 0. So what multiplies to 49, but adds to 0? Well, we know it's 7 times 7 is 49, and in order for that to be 0, we have to make one of them negative. Because 7 times negative 7 is negative 49, but 7 minus 7 is 0. So that's what's going to be here. So I'm going to put x plus 7 and x minus 7. And we know that there's a division bar between them, so I'm going to put division bar. All right, now we just look what on top will cancel with the bottom. What is exactly the same? All right, well, this cancels this. The x minus 7 cancels x minus 7. The x plus 7 cancels x plus 7. Uh-oh, what happens if everything cancels out? Then we know our answer is just 1. Right? It's like having 5 over 5. Oh, 5 divided by 5. It's the same thing. They cancel each other out. What is 5 divided by 5? It's just 1. And so if everything cancels out, your answer is just 1. If there's anything left over that doesn't cancel out, then that's going to be